Hi folks, this is Wormatty. Today we're testing the Deathrun map. DR Facility Alpha 2 version 3. This map, I believe, is by Car.
Five, four, three, two, one. Fight!
It's my turn now. Move to the red team and I shall respawn you. Bart, move to the red team and I shall respawn you. 10 seconds. Ah, well done. You're already alive for some reason. I think you'll have to rejoin the server, I'm afraid. To Fart Pooper 22. Oh, this door does not appear to be looking. So this must be where I have to go.
I need some help. Move 'em out.
Sprays are disabled on the server well, because of the fact that people can upload sprays embedded with virus code, which triggers people's antivirus. It's not harmful, it's just causes people annoyance. There's also the fact that people can post porn sprays whilst I'm recording this. Are you dying? Did I kill you? I pressed a button, but nothing appears to be happening. Triggers don't seem to be working. Oh, that's curious. This appears to be the place that you're supposed to be going, yes. I recall that this seems much more easy to navigate than last time for me as the activator. Wow, this floor is shiny. Have a free run, guys. Let me just open the server console and see if I can detect any issues with triggers.
Bam! Need some help here. That pyro is a spy. That pyro is a spy. Much obliged. Spy in our midst, man. Creeping around
Yes,
here.
unfortunately, the triggers are not working because well, too many things are touching triggers. There's a maximum of 2048 touch links. A touch link is a pairing between two entities that are touching each other. So, for instance, a trigger and a player. There's 2 touch links for each pair. One from the trigger to the player, and one from the player to the trigger. And they record the interaction between those two entities. So, if you have too many touch links, unfortunately, players can no longer trigger triggers, which causes the problems we're experiencing here. Now, this might be a temporary issue. It might reset itself on the next round. We'll just have to see. I'll keep my eye on the server console, but in order to rectify this issue, it might take me a few minutes to work out which triggers I can remove.
I was wondering where the demo man noises came from, but it was the motivator.
That explains it.
Yeah, because there's a motivator trigger going with the demo man model.
Yeah, I believe there's actually a demo man who comes straight out of spawn at the start, like a non-lethal demo man, unless the motivator's just starting early.
The motivator is the demo man model's backwards. It's throwing bombs backwards. I think it's
Well,
to
he is
kill the
drunk.
people that like dodge the motivator, maybe.
I like these work in progress signs. I don't know where you guys are. There's 3 alive. Are you all
They're
stuck?
down in the pit for some reason.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll slay you, and we'll see if the triggers work on the next round.
I don't know if there's another alive because it says there was only 2 there. Is the demo man supposed to be going backwards? Is that intentional?
That engineer is a spy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engineer is a spy.
Fight to the death.
Alright, guys.
Alright,
I'm
we'll
going to
see if it
spectate for a
fixes it.
second.
Hey Pyro, Pauling here. This contract just came in.
At the start of the round, there were only about 500 touch links, but as soon as the round started and people moved into the course, the touch links went up to 2048, so... I'm going to be silent for a bit whilst I work out what the problem is, so feel free to leave feedback on things like detailing if you want, although it's an alpha, so it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Bob, medics! A blooded medic! Incoming!
Ah, I fucked up and it's not killing me.
That engineer's a spy.
I don't think there's a trigger down here.
That was getting heavy.
Do we have the map author on the server at the moment? Yes, Karczoch.
Flipping. To me. Packing up. You honor me, sir.
I tripped.
There's an entity that appears to be interacting with triggers. The entity is called Shredders. Any ideas? Mind you, I can use Find Dent, can't I?
The demo man in the skybox reminds... The giant demo man in the skybox kind of reminds me of a meme factory with the dancing engineers.
So Shredders is a prop dynamic. For some reason, the Shredders are also interacting with the trigger catapults and what appears to be a trigger soundscape. What I'll do is I will try killing Shredders to see if that reduces the number of touch links. It's okay, I already know about the issues where trigger hertz and stuff are not working. I'm trying to sort out what the problem at the moment. Okay, let's Karczoch, please could you touch one of those trigger hertz to see if it's working? I go on the floor. Shit, the server died. RIP! Oh well, we'll just have to wait for that to restart. server has restarted. Reconnecting now. Changing map.
4, 3. Five, 4,
Killing shredders.
2, 1.
Thanks,
Hey, nice one, Maddie. You crashed the server.
Let's go. Need a sentry here. Yeah, thanks. That's what I'm talking about.
Put sentry.
Right. So the triggers now should be working.
Yo, heads up.
Don't let it go. Help. Many thanks.
Gonna commit. Oh, I'm gonna do something to test. Yes, fantastic. The trigger hertz are working, so we can carry on with the playtest as normal.
Pyro, Miss Falling here.
Yeah, there's a spy over there.
No. Yes.
This is real freaking embarrassing.
You did well.
During the pre-round freeze time, I'm gonna have to kill the prop dynamics named shredders. There's 10 of them. I don't know where they live in the map, but it may mean that
Ow.
there are some invisible trigger hertz. Hopefully Karczoch can tell us where those prop dynamics named shredders live in the map. So on the next round we shall start as normal.
Hide, cowards. Take that.
Alright then, normal. You seem to be being very precise.
Yeah, that's a strafe thing.
It's obviously a giant cider facility. With lots of waste at the bottom there. It's quite clever. That's good though. I like that. The concepts of somewhere where people just dump their trash.
I think the trick to open the door, I don't know.
Oh my god. Is that real? Was that a genuine static hazard?
Was that an auto trap? Oh my god.
We'll just allow Lotta to do what she wants here and we'll play the next round normally. I will avoid respawning people unless I deem it necessary. Oh, is this like the minigame things, or?
Is this,
Oh.
Is that supposed to be a freaking chance door?
Well, that was confusing. It's a strange place to put a chance door so late in the map.
Hey, knucklehead. I'm talking
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Okay, so we're going through the map. My first impressions. Interesting
yeah, that's definitely
looking
a chance door.
area this is. Interesting colour there. Red, green, blue. Whoa,
What's in
what
here?
the fuck?
break. Go in.
Demo
What's in
man's
there?
pushing me in there, and he can be blocked by the dispensers.
It's the fucking
Red,
Bun Bun Shrink
green,
Potion.
blue,
Oh my god.
yellow. People are certainly
It's literally
quite
used
willing
a Bun
to
Bun
stay
Shrink
behind
Potion
in this
secret.
area. The lighting on these models looks a bit odd. It looks like you might have
Holy
dynamic
fucking
shadows
shit,
enabled.
Is that a motherfucking Bun
What's
Bun
that going on?
reference?
What's clipping into me? Or I can hear music.
Very nice.
Wow, that was a nice dance. Kind of symbolic with the chains.
Very bad. Go left. Oh, doctor. Go.
Ah, your light fixture is solid. That's a bit silly.
Right.
Realistically, people should not be able to stand on a light fixture. Good tip, if you've got anything decorative, prop statics, which are very small, just make them all non-solid. They don't really need to be solid. In a combat map, they would need to have some kind of collision to stop demos from burying saw blades and stuff in them, but in a Deathrun map it doesn't matter. There's actually a small file size saving to be made on the overall size of the map post-compile by making static props non-solid, because that extra collision data increases the file size. So yeah, good efficiency tip there.
How the fuck? How the fuck did you get up there?
I do
What the
like this area.
fuck?
I really think the kind of
Is that
aesthetic
supposed to be
of it
another
is very
part of the
interesting.
thing?
I also like the fact that we're kind of going down and we're kind of still in the same area as well.
Oh
It's
my
very good.
god.
I think these
Wait, hang on.
platforms here look a bit fast. Oh shit, I overcompensated. I hit the thing and then pulled back. I didn't know if the pipes in the centre were solid or not, so...
Get going.
Hell, what are these buttons? There's the same combination of colours as before. Yellow, blue, red, green. If I recall correctly, it was red, green, blue, yellow. So does that mean that it's a puzzle of some kind? Interesting. If it is some kind of code system, I like the use of colours rather than numbers. That's much more interesting and should be more challenging as well, because when you think in maps like Bank, it's very easy to just type a 4-digit number, isn't it? But in a map like this, if you had to write the colours down, people might think, sod that, I'm not doing that, I can't be bothered. And so, or of course they could just abbreviate the colour names to R, G, B and Y. So I suppose the trick there is to use colours that have the same first letter. What have we got? Red, green, blue, orange, purple. I'm trying to remember all the colours. Huh. Suppose there aren't really colours. Maybe symbols, actually. Symbols could be interesting, because people would have to kind of type, you know, hazard warning symbol or something. That was interesting. Some kind of boost block. Five players remain, yet only... Oh, I've got to do a Lord of the Rings quote. 5 there were set out from Rivendell, yet only 2 I see before me. Tell me where are Spooky Toad and the others, for I much desire to speak with them. Spooky Toad has fallen into shadow. Oh, so Spooky Toad appears to be reduced in size somewhat, and is being followed by cosmetics. I think they're reduced in size because my third-person camera is very close to them, and they appear to be having difficulty jumping. They also said that their motivator, they were able to bypass the motivator. A toad has fallen into the river in Lego City! This area here has very low frame rates. I'm getting about 50 frames per second. So maybe there's some visibility issues. Ooh, I like the music. A little bit loud. See if it's controllable by the volume slider.
Is that arena? Also, why it's so loud?
No. Oh, it is. Congratulations. I still think this music is a bit loud, though. Maybe you've got more
Why
than
everyone
one.
just doing a stupid, silly arena without even taking care of Blue? Usually all servers just run a regular Deathrun plugin with just a basic system where health is not getting scaled and Blue doesn't get any preferences besides speed, and you just drop Blue among those obstacles to fight with like 20 reds who have like each around 200 HP. Let's sum it up. And what's the point of doing that? Instead, I would suggest to give given health and maybe give some advantages. I don't know, but not crits definitely, because it wouldn't be funny. Maybe you could code like make logic that makes a custom weapon attached to head, maybe shoulders, something like this, and then Blue press right click, it fires something like projectile or something like this. Because just arena is like, you know, boring. I'm tired of seeing arena in every single new map and no one even talks about it.
That has been the worst 5-minute phone call in my life, god damn it. Jesus Christ, what the fuck's the audio going on?
Oh, that's weird. My activator health scaling is not
What is
working.
this fucking bass boosted shit?
And now, yeah, now we're playing hide and seek instead of
Wait,
arena
where's
or what?
Aaron
the
is
death's in
number
another
19.
area actually. What happened?
17.
Yeah, teleport everyone to Zadie, because apparently the death's over there.
I've given you 10,000 health, Farron.
He's not.
Yeah.
They're not in the area that everyone else is in. There's a pyro that got teleported to a different area.
Oh, okay.
with him.
Interesting. Karczoch, is the activator supposed to be teleported into this area? This is not the arena. What's this place?
Oh, it's not the arena?
Oh, okay. So, are you in
Just
the...
teleport to Zadie.
which... are any red players? Are any red players in the arena?
Yes, one pyro.
Zadie is.
Okay, I will teleport everybody to Zadie. Oh, this is the arena. Wow, that place was much more interesting than this place. As you can see, the combat here is kind of spammy. This is a very open area. Bye! That was fun.
That happened.
Oh, I love the janky knockback.
Fall damage moment.
How do I get down? Would the ladders work? Oh, there's a trigger hurt. Ah! Okay, you're not allowed to go down the ladders. You're only allowed to go up the ladders. That's a bit unfair. But he's nearly dead, isn't he? Rip. Yeah, your arena is a bit overscaled, I would say.
Son on a stick kill.
Try to avoid large open areas and try to have a combination of different kinds of space. So some
Oh, the music doesn't progress
relatively
into the next round. That's good.
relatively open areas, but also a majority of smaller areas where people can afford to get lost
Oh, that
in,
just kills you. I thought it teleported you somewhere.
take cover, you know, hide, and also perhaps consider ammo and health packs.
I honestly expected that to teleport me somewhere instead of just instantly killing me.
With regards to health packs and ammunition in Arena, try and use them in a way that will encourage people to come out of hiding. So let's say that people have low health, then it means they're forced to come out to replenish their health. Also, if you could put a clip brush either side of this vent, that'd be great, because it would allow us then to just to crouch jump straight into it. And also just put a ramp there, really. Crouch jumping itself is annoying. It shouldn't really be necessary just to get into a vent, so. Or, you know, like a little ledge or something. Yes, all triggers work normally. The only side effect is that I deleted some prop dynamics named shredders.
Pyro, Miss Falling here.
No, I'm not respawning anybody. This is a Deathrun map test, so we need to test how difficult the map is. Given the fact that we've got 23 players on red and only 3 players alive, I'd say that's a pretty strong indication that there appears to be a bit of a massive difficulty curve there somewhere. Hi, Ardy. See what? Oh, there's 2 players in spawn. Spooky and Ardy. I believe by now these players should have been killed by the motivator. It's not really serving its purpose if people are still able to stay behind like that. Wow, dead ringer. Nice try. Lotta. Well, welcome to your first Deathrun map playtest, Sir Pan. Karczoch, should this player, Spooky Toad, be alive still, or has the motivator stopped working?
Nice shot.
Yeah, there they are.
I don't think the motivator started yet.
Oh, okay. Well, this is very interesting. Everybody watching one player who was able to hang back at the
I'm looking in
end.
free camera mode right now. The motivator has not started yet.
Maybe there's a problem with it. Oh well. I really love the way that these areas like connect to each other. It's really clever. Makes the whole place feel like a proper facility, you know, rather than a corridor. I like the fact that you've also got kind of distinctive themes in each area, so you feel like you're moving through a facility. Frame rate's quite low here.
What's with this congaing demo man? What's the purpose of it? Because that's not the motivator.
Let's see if I
Oh, you
can
can
enable
block
cheats.
it. You can stop him from moving. Oh my god.
Oops.
You can kind of stop the motive. You can kind of stop the demo man from moving a bit.
What am I doing? Come on, Matt. SM Archon. Why isn't it working? There we are. So, what have we got here? Okay, you've got those demo men in the skybox. Seems to be a bit of a frame rate slowdown when I look in this direction. Yeah, so I would say there's probably maybe a set of transparent particles that are overlapping, or some model or something that's causing issues.
Do you receive me? I fucking TF2 microphone. Never the right device.
Hi. Sorry,
It
Sir
works.
Patrick.
Bruh! Fuck you! Wait, why am I in 2 fort? What the fuck? Why am I in 2 fort? I got teleported to 2 fort.
So what, are you respawning people? What is happening?
No, I don't want to respawn people unless it's necessary.
You hear that, guys? One life. That's all you get.
PPPRC
I am literally stuck in 2 fort.
said that, well, they used bonk and they didn't die to a shredder or something. I don't know which one that was, but we are recording.
This scares me, honestly.
We are recording the Source TV.
Scout!
Could you please allow me to speak? We are recording a Source TV demo, so the map author can go back and look at that later. Or you can leave feedback directly on the server. I'll open a thread for the map now.
So what are the current findings of the map? I need a TLDR for this.
Shit.
Any bugs? Any game-breaking issues?
Oh yes. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to kill the
I'm
shredders at the
confused,
start. Sorry, guys.
Was the 2 fort trap supposed to be an auto one, or was that
We are killers!
Because I don't know if that was like an auto trap or just an activated, manually activated thing.
Yeah, there are some bugs, which the map author will be able to see on the video. Chief among them is that we've exceeded the maximum number of touch links.
How did you manage that? Should be pretty hard to do.
There's some prop dynamics named shredders, and they appear to be colliding with a trigger catapult and a trigger soundscape, possibly other things as well. When those are allowed to live, as soon as people enter the facility, the number of touch links goes from about 500 up to maximum 2048. So,
damn.
Yeah, strangely, killing those shredders prevents that issue and keeps the number of touch links low. So I'm guessing that it's some weird bug or something. I don't know. It's something that we'll have to look at later.
Would filters work? If you set it to just player filters, would that solve the issue?
No, unfortunately, the collision itself is a physical issue, not a logical issue. So, filtering only affects, like, the outputs, if you know what I mean. It doesn't affect physical collision.
Is this humiliation?
I see, it doesn't actually block the message on the touch link.
Oh, that's humil. How come only one person gets to pick it?
Presume that was the person who got to the end of the map. There's somebody's got a trail here.
Yeah, I know.
It appears to have broken transparency.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Man, this trail needs some world space. What was it called again? Something world space. It's the lighting mode. Additive. I don't remember.
Well, I believe trails don't require a sprite rendering mode. I think all they do is display, but I could be mistaken. It's been a while since I've experimented with them.
Yeah. Man, 26 players. Our playtests are getting bigger.
Oh my god, I think everyone's blocking the vent.
What the hell?
I think people blocking the vent might be an issue.
Oh, can it only be opened using melee damage?
I don't know. I haven't tested it out yet.
I wasn't asking you specifically. Anybody can answer that for us in chat. Some strange reason the frame rate seems to have gone down overall for me to about 60 in this area, where previously I didn't have any issues.
That wasn't getting any lighter.
It's if you have somewhere which requires people to attack it using melee, then you can have it break after a delay. So maybe you could put a trigger once there and break it after, say, 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, this was where I fell down the 2 fort. I don't know why it didn't happen this time.
This area is rather difficult, these platforms here. It's like one of the most difficult sections of the map. I think the problem is that these platforms are moving very quickly and they don't play well with the internet. Oh god, fuck me. You're a
Oh god, this is
sadist,
bear
aren't
run,
you?
isn't it?
Strafe jumping through saw blades. I really do not want to do this.
Out of my way. Out of my way.
Oh my god. Wait, what
Shit.
the hell is this?
I really cannot do strafe jumping, and that's just really
Wait
difficult.
a minute. Isn't this just a... Isn't this a humiliation room? Why did I get sent here? The fuck?
Yeah, I can't really... I believe there are still some traps which put you in the pit. And I presume you
Yeah, I
die
don't know what the
later on.
purpose of this pit is.
Presume it's just to give you a bit of time out. It's a concept, really, isn't it? An experimental concept.
This is like water run, to be honest.
Indeed.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
You're not supposed to get in the pit. Then the thing is, like, I fell into like the water in the bear run platform thingies, like the strafe platforms. I fell down into the water and then I ended up here.
How very strange. Okay, guys, so there's 2 people remaining in the map at the moment. One of them is...
Okay, yep, I'm the last one. I'll kill myself.
Okay. Do you have me muted or something?
No. I was just saying, like since there was 2 people left and then the other person died, so I just killed myself.
No, I was trying to explain something. You don't need to kill yourself.
5, 4, 3.
I meant kill binding. That's what I meant.
Obviously. Anyway, as I was saying, there were 2 people remaining. Fortress and Sir Trooper, who is in spawn. I don't know why Sir Trooper died. I presume they died to the motivator, but it would seem there was a problem where the last person alive in the pit can hold up the round. So this issue here is caused by when players are touching other players, they cannot melee because you will only hit the other players, sadly. So if you have any buttons that require somebody to hit them using melee, or anything else that requires melee damage, then you have to build in provisions so that people cannot block them. For buttons and things, a great method to do that is to use touch activates. So the button is pressed when somebody touches it physically. You can also add a delay. You can make the button activate on damage,
Wait,
or do something on damage, and then have the on-pressed output be triggered by the touch, which unlocks it.
I want
and
to
so
test
on.
something out if this thing is automatic. I don't know.
How am I going to do this now?
Yeah, see, that's
I can't do
automatic.
that.
That's what took me to 2 fort right there. So the 2 fort thing is like a random chance, apparently.
I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of the lasers is for. They don't appear to do any damage. Now this is a bit of a problem. You might notice that all the players are kind of split up. and running the map on their own. What the hell? Yeah, there's no warning that there's low gravity there.
Wait, what the fuck?
Victory.
What is going on?
I don't know where, I don't know why or how Lotta ended up in the red area, but
That's strange.
yeah, Lotta got on the course for some reason, and apparently I just killed her.
Isn't that a bit silly? Having the activator and the red people allowing them to engage in combat, and they're jeopardizing the entire round for anybody still alive.
Yeah, that's kind of it was supposed to be a secret.
I don't
Not
know
really
if
much of a secret now.
There are certain maps where secrets become so well known that they basically just become exploits eventually. So if you do have secrets, you want to avoid allowing people to use them to break the game or stall.
Need a dispenser here.
Weird dynamic shadow here. It's typically good practice to disable dynamic shadows on dynamic props. The difficulty curve of this map is
Hi, Pyro. I've got
it's
something I
sapping
need
my
you to do,
will
okay,
to play
buddy?
it. Let's say those sideways moving platforms are too difficult for me, and the strafe jumps around the saw blades are also too difficult. It's making the map not fun for me anymore, which is a shame because the rest of it seems really good. How on earth were they able to... How were those guys able to get over there? Oh, by the way, the map author says that as demo men, you can use charging to do certain things. So charging is allowed for this map. You want to experiment? Copy things from other maps. I don't know if you've played Deathrun before. But a fair amount of traps are the same as traps in other maps.
Hey, this looks a lot better than the first version.
Indeed, I find it much easier to navigate as well.
Actually more detailed and everything.
This is a very interesting experience. It really does, to me at least, feel like we're travelling through a facility. But we've got a bit of a problem.
Oh god, I did not see that coming. Teleport pit 7? Was that supposed to be a teleport?
The problem is that people are split up quite a lot. Why is that a problem? Because in Deathrun you obviously only have one activator. The activator can only keep up with a certain number of people at once.
Why do you need the dancing demo man in the background?
They shouldn't be expected to constantly run between multiple groups of players. It's not fair to them. It also kind of makes the experience less fun for the runners as well, because if you're playing
You're supposed to
alongside
look
with your...
up. You see the path up there, the green path? You're supposed to copy that.
your teammates. This does seem a bit out of style for the rest of the map. But I suppose you could argue that it's dark.
This did not just happen.
I suppose a good theming
Motivator
option for
moment.
this would be maybe if you had some... can I please
AFK
be allowed
is
to
just
speak?
stop the motivator.
Alright.
I'm getting fed up of people speaking over the top of me here.
I'm dying
No,
here.
but I'm being serious. R60D and Darcy, they just...
Well, you
They
can
just
wait,
died.
surely, for me to finish speaking before you speak. It's no urgent rush. We're having a playtest session.
When the king speaks, you
Yeah.
listen.
As I was saying,
Jeez, whatever, I was just...
the strange neo-noir detailing, you could change that so you can have a bunch of suspended platforms like beams or wooden platforms which were dark because of a lack of lighting, and then if you look up you can see chains or cables suspended from the ceiling with beams that mimic the platforms, so which actually has lighting. You could even have dim lighting on the platforms as well to make it less weird, because nothing in reality is pitch black. There's always a small amount of ambient lighting. Yeah, so I think what you should do, I'll wait until after this section first.
Still back at
So what is this minigame?
Are we all in the same area this time?
That's not.
This crate model has no collisions. You'll have to add.
Are we all in the
them
same
using-
area this time, or?
Add them using block bullets.
Red blocks. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, H over H.
You're a bit quiet, Alex.
Is this any better?
A little bit. Can anybody
Now
explain
I'm on this arena and I don't have a cart and I don't...
what is this minigame we're in currently called the crates? Is this an arena of some kind?
I think I might have glitched a little bit.
Hide and seek. Oh, I appear to be colliding with this crate.
Hide and seek? Where does it say that?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it didn't say what minigame was which.
I've never actually seen the ending room apart from when I've been resurrected there. So,
Yeah,
does
that's
this
it.
happen on all minigames or just this one? So we've tried humiliation, haven't we? And we've tried the this one. So are there other minigames we can try? Did we actually try arena? Because we were teleported. Well, I teleported people into it, didn't I?
Need a dispenser here. Doctor.
Can't race. Okay. Have we tested all of the traps? Would you guys like me to teleport you all to, say, the second half of the map or somewhere later on? Okay. The only thing is, if you could avoid rushing ahead to the end and triggering the ending teleportation, that would be great, because I want to give as many people as possible a chance to play those later traps so they get to experience them and they can give feedback. So if one person rushes ahead to the end, it means we don't get that valuable experience. You guys understand?
I guess so.
If you rush to the end, and I've asked you to, I'm going to kick you, so... Fair warning! Oh, what? I slayed everybody, but for some reason, Zacy and Sir Trooper are still alive. What? How do they avoiding death? They're in
because
minigames.
bumper cars condition.
Ah.
Bumper cars.
You failed.
Oh, he left. Why did they leave?
You couldn't handle it. There's too much
Your
pressure.
powers will not affect me. Okay, I'm going to zoom
Honestly,
ahead.
I'm kind of getting a bit bored of this map. When are we going to get to the next one?
Well, we'll wrap this up as soon as we've had a chance to play the second half. So try not to die, guys.
So what
give
are
me...
the main issues?
I'll let other people answer. Well, just dick around for now, have a look around the map, see if there's anything you'd like to comment on, and wait for me to teleport people if I can work out where we need to go.
Alright.
Is there a room... Am I supposed
yes,
to be in the
chat.
room with basketballs? Beach balls, sorry. This area reminds me of Karczoch Fortress.
You're going to 2-4.
Can I say something?
Oh, you've got to go that way. Sorry, Alex. Please continue.
Okay, so about the motivator, I feel like it could use, I don't know, bigger hitbox, and I also noticed that our 60 and the other players got stuck on it, and it just stopped when it was trying to kill them. But I think you could just tell it to be non-solid on players, fix it. That's what I noticed at the beginning of the round.
Okay, guys, I'm going to I'm going to resurrect people here.
Thanks, Pally.
So we can try playing the map from this point after the 50-50-50. It's not 150%, is it? That's no.
Now this is
God has blessed us with his resurrection.
yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Woo! Let us think, Pally.
Did you forget the rules? You may not talk unless spoken to. Some weird collision going on in these box models.
Oh no! It reminds me of Deathrun, I think. Yeah.
I think you should make this push
fuck.
bigger when you have people go into that big death pit.
That was weird. Why didn't I?
What's at the end of this hallway? Is this supposed to be a trap or?
That area
I
that
feel
I
like
just
this
been
might be a
in was,
trap in the future.
I wish he should have.
It does say work in progress.
A little bit confusing because. Well, let me demonstrate.
Rockets.
This, you can have a fan that's on all the time, thematically.
That rotating thing is not possible for heavy.
This area here.
It's too fast.
When I first jumped on it, I didn't know what kind of effect it would have on me, so I didn't know to jump over to the right. So I suggest that for the first jump, what you do is you put that platform directly behind this one, so that we are jumping straight forwards. That will then give us... well, we only have to worry about one thing then. Once we've learned the fact that it projects us forwards, we can then aim our jumps, if you know what I mean. People should not have to learn the mechanics for the first time when the consequence of failure is death. Also, I think this this catapult here keeps me too straight, and it makes it very difficult to reach this without air strafing. You should avoid people having to air strafe, because it's a skill that people who surf tend to know, and people who don't surf should not be expected to know it. Alright, so let's see what we've got. 11 players currently. And we still have people playing.
I need something done.
How many players are in the pit?
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. Yeah, 5 of us are in the pit. 5.
Okay, so that means we've got 2 people remaining. Darciel, who I will slay. And predictably, Zaty. Yeah, go ahead. I think if you... Oh, okay. Thank you very much for waiting at the end there. That's very considerate of you. Yeah, you seem to have serious issues here with rendering. I think what's happening is that part of the map is being rendered to us in this room when it shouldn't be. A minigame that we have not yet tested. So, not this one.
But is it randomly choose one?
Yeah, it's random.
Go to the far left minigame on the next time. Didn't even pick. Oh, was it picked for you? Okay.
Stalemate.
Die! Okay, I think this is going to be the last round on this map, and we'll go on to Lotta's map after this. So...
Yeah, thanks. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Again, I'll teleport people to midway through the map. Please don't trigger the ending, and the person who finally does trigger the ending, please choose the far left minigame. That's the far left minigame. Activator, Wormwood, please run to the area with the 50-50-50. And I will teleport people after, say, 15 seconds. Give you a bit of a head start. Well, bit longer. Don't forget, you've got a speed boost you can use by binding plus speed. So you can do that to shift, because by default the shift has no binding. Platform 3 for the train going to DR Playstation will be departing in 10 minutes.
Demo man laugh.
There's a spy over here.
Did somebody get sent to 2-Forter?
There's a spy over here.
Oh, I see. So there still appear to be issues with the teleportation system, regardless of which game you choose. Oh, I suck ass. Why am I so bad at this game mode? You know what, I feel like this code system you've got, it's not... yeah, good point. It's not receiving the love that it really deserves. I feel like because people are so split up, it's only like one person that gets to actually use it. I really don't understand what it does anyway. Is it necessary to progress, or is it just a secret?
Maddie, where do we go?
I don't know, I'm afraid. This is about as far as I've gotten.
I fucked up again. This neo-noir look-up thing is kind of janky, honestly.
Can I try it?
I've been conditioned, Alex, not to go down very long corridors in Deathrun. Oh, I can't get on this.
What's it supposed to do?
I feel like it might be a trap, but because of the work in progress sign, I think there's nothing there yet.
Why is there a switch here? Oh shit, I died.
Right,
so yeah, the far left
minigame,
minigame, please. Ah, bollocks. Oh well.
I think it just automatically picks. I don't
So,
know.
who is in the correct minigame? I shall teleport everybody. A5. Okay, is anybody in the correct minigame?
I think the minigame triggers are just broken, I don't know.
Take that to mean that nobody is in the correct minigame. Wow, this music is loud.
Yeah, I had to SND restart, it's so loud.
There you go, we now have no clip.
Okay, so which minigame have we not done yet? Oh.
Anyone else think the music has been crushed?
Well, it's certainly loud.
Good shot, lad.
Thank you very much, Burke.
Nice shot, man. Good shot, man. Good shot, man. Good shot, lad. Nice shot.
Now this game here is a little bit problematic because you have so many players at the start.
Ah, dang
if they're all squeezed onto a small number of platforms, then it can make it rather congested, which means people can't see through each other's models. Oh, I can't go forwards for some reason. There appears to be some collision here.
Is that a fucking Among Us swing? That's fucking Among Us swing. Oh my god.
Oh shit, I don't know what's going on there. Some invisible wall or something. There doesn't appear to be any way to deal with people who are struggling behind either. So I don't... If I recall correctly, this is a kind of gauntlet game, but I'm not sure if the blue guy has anything to do either. I don't remember. Oh, another point actually, you've got some spectator cameras, but the problem is if you use a spectator camera as a player which has a jaunty angle, or the roll is changed, which means I'm rolling to the left, and then you go and spectate players.
Oh, that doesn't instantly kill you.
It maintains
now
the roll.
It does.
So what you should aim to do is...
And the remaining 2 people are AFK.
Is have your first and last spectator cameras have no roll. Alright guys, given that this is the final round, if you have any feedback, please leave it now. I will change the map in 1 minute.
I'm being slapped by a demon.
Mark is doing admin abuse.
Slap. So Entity says please remove the chance door, the 33, 33, 33. They also want you to adjust the platforming. Make 2-fort trap manual. I don't like the pit personally. I don't like people having to just wait in the room.
Slap them off the edge.
They should be allowed to spectate, and even in water run, I don't see the point of that room really. There's nothing to do, you know. If you are going to put people in a room, then at least give them something to do. In fact, why do that? Because that kind of takes away the like the whole reason not to die, doesn't it? Why bother staying alive?